Hello everyone, welcome back to another video essay for smart and interesting people. Lately, I've been loving this concept of digital journeys and making monthly recaps of what I've learned and loved during this month, mainly because it makes me engage with these ideas and concepts more, as well as apply them more often into my daily life. So today I'm sharing my April recap of concepts and ideas that I learned from Substack and Pinterest, life interactions, therapy, that shaped this month for me and made me grow and align my actions to my intentions. First of all, we have this Substack quote that basically says confidence doesn't come from believing in yourself. It comes from having done the uncomfortable thing enough times that your nervous system stops flagging it as an emergency. Nothing is actually hard, it's just unfamiliar. I like to sum these concepts and things that I see into mantras, so that way I can more easily remember them. And basically, for this one, I would say that confidence comes from action. Let's say that you're anxious about something that needs to be done, but you're experiencing these uncomfortable feelings, and in order to soothe them, you choose to take the other way and delay them and postpone them. That thing that you're running away from still needs to be done, but you're just postponing it while reinforcing the idea in your mind that you're not capable to do so. And when the situation and the choice repeats itself and you have to make the choice again, what do you think will happen? Your anxiety will come back just as last time, but even in a harder way because it worked last time. It kept you safe from these uncomfortable physical feelings in your body. And at the end of the day, that's the goal of fear and anxiety, to keep us safe. But it's actually our goal as conscious human beings to teach our anxiety and that fear response that what we are experiencing is not dangerous and we can take that choice and we are capable to take that route. The good thing is that after many attempts of choosing the hard path, your anxiety will go down, and not only that, your confidence will go up. Because once you finish that hard thing, you will be able to say, I did that. And that is your brain rewiring itself into having proof of you being capable to do hard things. Long time confidence comes from action. Don't forget that. Do a hard thing. My second and favorite mantra and concept that has been shaping my April has been what I like to call less yoga, more club. I came up with this quote after reading this book about intrusive thoughts, and the authors were actual therapists. So it was more like science based. And they basically said that, of course, healthy choices like exercise, a healthy diet, meditation, yoga, whatever you want to call it, are obviously great to regulate your nervous system. However, when these healthy choices turn into an obsession or kind of like a need, this is no longer a healthy lifestyle, but a way to evade stronger sensations or triggers for you. Let's say loud music, let's say socializing, dolling up when you feel ugly and you don't want to spend time looking at yourself in the mirror, whatever you want to call it. Like, if you feel like you need those activities to feel sane, you're feeding the thought that you won't be able to endure other unhealthy situations, like going to the club or festivals or staying up all night. And you know what? That's unhealthy too, because at the end of the day, we are young and we need to be doing those things too for the sake of experiencing life and showing our nervous system other realities to adapt to. You also need to stay up late, to go to parties, to meet new people, and explore other situations rather than your house for the sake of growth and learning and living your life. And instead of trying to upgrade your life, try to experience it a little bit. Remember that intrusive thoughts are a matter of control excess, not the lack of it. As the amazing songwriter RM said, there's beauty outside control. However, not choosing control over the things that you actually have control over isn't great as well. Shout out to my therapist because he taught me this one. Putting your worries into words, basically ranting about your problems to a third person, can sometimes lead to avoid the action needed to solve that problem. Let me put it in an example. Let's say that you're kind of mad at your friends because they're ignoring you, and instead of talking with them about it and kind of fix the situation, you rant to your mom about it or to your other friends. The thing is that your brain gets this sign of relief that you kind of got it off your shoulders, but you're not actually addressing the problem. So your reality will stay the same. And when you see these friends, you'll be having the same bad feeling with them. I hate confrontation too. Um, I hate being uncomfortable, especially with friends, but we also deserve to solve our problems for ourselves and live unbothered by this stuff. So do the thing instead of talking about it. Okay, and last but not least, I saw this one in video of a YouTuber. She's amazing. She has all of these very interesting and rich video essays, and I love to see her. But the other day, she posted one where she was basically saying that your ideas don't have to be original for them to be heard. And that did something to my mind. And I know to most creatives out there, you fight with this a lot. Oftentimes it happens because you don't feel like what you're saying is nothing new. And actually, this is my second time recording this video because I had this sensation as well. And my professor from creative direction says this thing all the time. Everything is a copy of a copy. This video itself is a recap of ideas that other people had before me. I saw them and gave them a personal meaning, and now I'm sharing them with my circle, which is you guys. And hopefully, some of you will get inspired by some of the things I said and will share it with their circle. And that's amazing because, like, that's how people get inspired. And ideas don't have to be that original or like never seen before. Actually, I saw somewhere that the more simple an idea is, the better that people understand it. And those projects and concepts that are often more simple than complex tend to be more successful than the ones that are too much. Actually, my friends gifted me this book for my birthday. They gifted me this book. You've seen it everywhere probably. That it's The Act of Creating by Rick Rubin. I literally just started it, but I saw this quote already that kind of talks about the artist as a vessel for creation. So let's say that you have an idea that you want to share. You don't have to make it so much about you, but you are truly just like a vessel for these ideas. And it would be unfair to these ideas to not be shared if you've been lucky enough to be blessed by them, let's say. It says, certain ideas appear when their moment arrives, and they find a way to express themselves through us. So let's try to make our creative sharing process not so much about us and stop analyzing us so much, but rather choosing to express the ideas that came to us for some reason. So that is all for today's video. I really encourage you to do this concept recap in your journals, in Substack, in Notion, in whatever type of journaling format you like to use, because it really makes you engage with these ideas you see and not only keep them there in your saved folder for you to not check it ever again, because I know that you won't. No one does. Also, please feel free to use the comment section on this video to share yours, because I always like to discover new ideas. Maybe they're not new to you, but they're new to me. Thank you for being here as always, and I'll see you very soon.